Everyone thinks Santa is a jolly old gift giver, but the real man behind him was metal as hell. The original Santa Claus was a gold-throwing, heretic-punching legend. Nicholas was born around 270 CE in what is now Turkey. His parents died young, leaving him rich, kind, and dangerously unsupervised. From childhood he had a reputation for absurd generosity, sneaking around doing good deeds, a soft spot for the poor, and absolutely zero tolerance for cruelty. There was a poor man with 3 daughters. Without a dowry, the daughters faced slavery, prostitution, or being sold into servitude. Nicholas found out. Did he confront the father? Nope. Too dramatic and embarrassing. The legend says he took 3 bags of gold, and at night, he ran past the house and yeeted bags of gold through the window. One landed in a stocking drying by the fire. The father eventually caught him in the act. Nicholas begged him, not a word. Give God the credit, not me. This is why Santa sneaks around like a burglar. At the Council of Nicaea, a bishop named Arius was loudly spreading the idea that Jesus wasn't divine. Nicholas, a man normally described as gentle, compassionate, and soft-spoken, stood up, walked across the room, and punched Arius square in the face. In front of 300 bishops, Roman officials, and Emperor Constantine. It was the ancient Christian equivalent of slapping someone at the Oscars. Nicholas was arrested, stripped of his robes, and jailed. But witnesses claimed Jesus and Mary appeared in his cell, returned his robes, and defended him. After that, everyone pretended the punching thing was fine. This is why Santa judges naughty versus nice, and why early art shows him with a stern face. 3 children were found in a barrel owned by a wicked innkeeper. Nicholas visited the inn, sensed something was wrong, prayed over the barrel, and according to legend, the boys were restored to life. This is why medieval art shows Saint Nicholas with 3 golden balls. Santa was originally a protector of children in a very literal, terrifying way. Sailors prayed to Nicholas during a violent storm. He appeared on the ship and calmed the sea. Yes, Santa is technically also a pirate god, and Coca-Cola added the red suit, belly, and marketing smile. In Iceland, there were the Yule lads, 13 chaotic little gremlins, who snuck into houses causing mischief. One stole sausages, one slammed doors, one just stared at you creepily. A whole pantheon powered by ADHD, and stalking behind them. The Yule Cat, a giant demon cat that ate anyone who didn't get new clothes for Christmas. A festive reminder to wash your socks. In Germany, there was Krampus, the anti-Santa. While Nicholas handed out gifts, Krampus dragged naughty kids into the snow with bells, chains, and strong opinions about discipline. In Eastern Europe, there was Dead Moros, Grandfather Frost, a winter wizard who brought gifts with his granddaughter Sneguroshka, wrapped in ice and old magic. And in Nordic lands, long before Santa, the sky thundered with Odin's wild hunt, a ghostly procession riding through midwinter storms. Children left out hay for his 8-legged horse, Sleipnir, the earliest cookies and milk trade deal in history. But, through all these myths, the pranksters, the monsters, the wizards, the gods, one theme kept showing up. Winter is hard. Humans survive it by choosing kindness over cruelty. And that's why Nicholas endured. Not because he was magical, but because he made generosity feel like rebellion. A spark of warmth in the cold, a reminder that giving is a kind of defiance. And the world is always better for the ones who choose to care. If you want to help us keep telling stories like this, stories that push back against ignorance and cruelty, and light up the curious corners of history, here's where the rebellion gathers. But under all of that, Santa is still a Middle Eastern bishop who ran around throwing money at poor people, punched someone in church, rescued children, controlled storms, and snuck into houses like a divine raccoon. Subscribe for more history. The real stories are wilder than the myths. Every member who joins us helps light the fire we build this rebellion with. A rebellion for curiosity. A rebellion against ignorance. A rebellion that only exists because of you.